Alright. Haven't been here for a while because I didn't stream last week. Don't remember why. Oh yeah, that's right. I was just neck deep in a bunch of shit. Anyway, yeah, we're back today. Finally got me a remote that actually can work. And I've been testing it out. It does in fact work. And I've been playing Arkham, Arkham Origins so much better with this. I deleted the last, I'm gonna do that, there we go. I deleted the last save, just so I could start again and test this out. Which I'll keep this in my hammer as well. But I didn't get enough time to get fully back where we were. So we've just defeated the Electrocutioner and gonna try to interrogate Penguin now. And so we're going to fight Deathstroke again, go to Lisa Towers again, and go to GCPD again. So it may take a little while, but that's okay. I enjoy the Deathstroke fight, so yeah, it's whatever. It's not going to be a very long stream though, because one, I've got a bit of a headache, which isn't good. I had a uni test today, an exam that was all online, and I just had to spend like 2 hours staring at a computer, and beforehand I was setting it all up, and it just wasn't great. So I got a bit of a headache right now. Was a little bit unwell just before, and also tomorrow I have to get up pretty early, going on a bit of a trip up to big city, going to do some shopping up in Melbourne. Yeah, got a few of my friends join me for that. So I got to get up pretty early for that. So I'm not going to be streaming for too long. I'll probably cut off at 11:30. If not, the latest will be 12. And I may even cut off earlier, just based on how the stream's going and how I'm feeling. But point is, we're back. Yay. So yeah, we're probably just going to dive right into it. Okay. I hate how it does that. That sucks. Don't mind a little dog there. Come on. There we go. Cool. No one's in the chat yet, which, oh well. Hopefully you guys will start coming in soon. And I'll probably have to re-explain. There we go. There, it wasn't really, oh, examine Electrocutioner.
Penguin will know where I can find Black Mask. Electrocutioner won't have any reliable information.
Okay, why is it not doing any dialogue? When I go in here, it doesn't do anything. Alright, of course, I might have to go out of here and start it again. It's a little bit glitchy sometimes, this game. On the PC, on my PC at least I noticed it. It's not gonna let me examine his body again? Oh well. Okay, I did hear a door there, so... I don't know, it sounds like a lot of the audio cues are just not where it's meant to be. Am I meant to go through this door? I always get lost here. Something ain't right. Okay, what's wrong?
Well, maybe a new name's good luck. We could use it. Especially if the back's in here somewhere.
There we go. Sounds a little bit better. There we go, that's what I want. Something was just sounding off with the audio. Sounds like it's good now. There we go.
Not now.
Alright, you lousy mug. Spoiler! I want update. Anyone see me?
Hey Victini, how you doing? Have a nice stream. Thank you. Shame you can't stay. That's alright though, I'm not going to be doing stream for too long tonight because I got to get up early tomorrow and got a bit of a headache right now. Plus it's also a solo stream, so it's probably not as interesting. Want to play this sometime? Hell yeah. Definitely play it. This is definitely like the worst game of the Arkham series. Oh, not the worst game. Because there's Suicide Squad now, and like there's more now, I believe. But like it's definitely like story's great, gameplay's a little bit off occasionally, but like it's still a fun game. Rest of the Arkham series, it's all great. There we go. I love how they don't even notice that he's knocked out. That one's just...
What's he doing here?
Oi! I got a message for the Batman. From your mate, the electrocutioner. Back on his feet he is, and he says you may have won this round, but the fight is far from over. He'll be back for you, Batman.
Why am I getting Superior Vigilante? I've been doing so... I was getting A's and S's earlier.
And now he's on the lam. I should have tied him up and called the cops to get him. Alfred, I had a run-in with one of the assassins, Lester Baczynski.
The electrocutioner. Are you all right?
Yes, but he managed to escape. His gloves put out a strong electromagnetic pulse. If you can isolate the signal, I'll be able to track him down.
I'll get to work on that. Where are you off to now?
I'm on my way to the Final Offers casino. I'm going to make Penguin's assistant show me to her boss, the casino. Penguin's
Just cuts
assistant
off.
will be nearby. I'll make her tell me where I can find Cobblepot's office.
Just gets cuts off, I love that.
Did I go bring it to him? You serious? We gotta move this cash before the bat gets.
Hey, break all in. Are you scary? I don't want.
Aren't you a persistent pain in my bottle?
Mr. Cobblepot ain't taking new visitors, and there ain't no way I'm letting you into the theatre to see him, so you can be on your merry way. Show him the door, lad.
Find this kid. Ah. Let's see how you bleed.
Fight like a bunch of old biddies. Take me then.
Gonna be fine.
You can tell I'm doing so much better. Oh, never mind. You can tell I'm doing so much better than I was last time, though. Like how I just constantly kept Jesus Christ. Maybe it's a streaming thing. Maybe I'm just bad while I'm on stream. If that's the case, but
You're not aiming to see Christmas. Kill him.
it's not... Oh, Jesus Christ. I was doing so much better than this earlier. That's not good. Not good, chat. Also, where is everyone?
Sounds like Cobblepot's office is connected to the theater, and the entrance is controlled from that security room.
Alright, how do I get there?
I just told her I was working Christmas Eve, and there weren't a damn thing she could do about it. Like that? Yeah, like that. And when she's making enough, she can tell me what to do.
Yeah, you're right. Let's kill this son of a bitch.
Where is she? See? I told you. Nothing to worry about.
Last guy's
Got a body bag.
pick him up.
Just on the other side of the theatre. Head out,
Candy! She's earned herself a dry slap, she has.
That better be lip gloss you're reaching for.
Oi! You can't do this! I'm claustrophobic, I am!
Now, why was there just a random cell chilling there? I don't understand.
Come on, let me out! This ain't funny! Come on! Enough!
Hello, son. You know you ain't welcome here. And you know what we do to trespassers? Well, you're about to find out, ain't you? Oi! How hard is it to... You're about to lose your arm. Got him. Oh! They ain't gonna recognize your body without knowing you. Here it comes!
There we go. Where are you guys?
All of you. You got no idea what you're starting.
You don't get it. The Falcone is done. Finished. A dying empire. Let go of me! Who's your...
He's swinging around like a lawn attack. For real? You gonna leave me alone? Or is it gonna get tragic up in here? Stay back! Hello? We need more guys! Stay back! Hello?
What do you want? I didn't do nothing.
Who's your boss? What does Penguin want with him?
Alberto Falcone. But I got no idea what Penguin wants with him, I swear. I don't know what your game is, but old man Falcone will be in your debt if you take Cobblepot down. He's right through that door back there.
No thanks. I don't need the Falcones in my debt.
Mr. Falcone's gonna kill me if I don't get Alberto home alive.
Now, where were we? Candy.
You suggested little Alberto over here. Hey, baby. Tried to convince his father to take early retirement. He disagreed and called you a, let's see, psychotic little bastard.
No, 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 please! Now you best listen, Falcone. 'Cause this is the last time I'll ask. What are you gonna tell your father? That we're getting out of the weapons business.
Yeah, finally got a controller, mate. Right here. Had to start off a little bit earlier than from where we left off because had to delete the save to test this out. But that means we get to fight DEATHSTROKE again, so I'm happy with that. Also won't be a very long stream tonight. We've got stuff tomorrow, not feeling too well, so 11:30 I'll probably cut off. Latest at 12. But if I'm not feeling too great and I think it's best for tomorrow, then I might call it off earlier. You can already see that I'm fighting so much better. Didn't even get hit there. Here we go. DEATHSTROKE.
I ain't done nothing you not done.
Black Mask, put a bounty on my head. Where is he?
I don't keep tabs on every geezer with a grudge. You're not a popular bloke in this town.
You're running out of time.
Wait, wait. Lacey Towers. There was a murder. It was supposed
Performance quality is immediately better. Evident? Yeah, definitely. And you have to stay around for the whole thing if you don't want. Because, again, I won't be sticking around for that long. There we go. I turn it down on my headphones because it was a little loud. Let me know how it is with the game compared to my voice. Maybe when the cutscene's over, because cutscenes make a big difference.
It appears the game is over before it even begins.
I'm not playing games, Slade.
I got a bit of a stomachache right now, it's not good.
Find Black Mask.
Make no mistake, I'm killing you for the money, but that won't stop.
What? Everything seems fine to you? Yeah. Oh, hey! I think the cutscenes are significantly louder. There we go.
Surprising.
There we are. There we go. I'm doing pretty good. I lost my combo, how? I won't be talking much through the Deathstroke battle because you definitely need to focus during this. But I'm doing pretty well, I should say. Hell yeah. Did that one really well. Oh. Yes. Don't need to focus anywhere nearly as much as the electrocutioner battle. Absolutely, bro. That one's so difficult. Oh, this one's done now. Probably one of the best I've done in that. Especially since I haven't played it in a while.
What are you?
Nice seeing you, Batman. Feel free to let yourself out.
Hey, hands off.
Can't let Penguin get away. There's more I need to ask him.
Jesus. Got this stomach bug, it's not good.
I have to get up to that balcony. The device Deathstroke was using should do the trick.
Oh, level up. Now I immediately want to get this special combo thing. Then I'll finish off the combat armor, blade dodge takedown. That will be helpful, I think. I don't remember which one it was. I'll figure it out. Yeah. Then I'll finish off these armors and yeah, progressively go up because I don't think these. Oh no, these are also individual upgrades I can get. Some of these are actually really good, so I might have to invest in some of these. Like a rope takedown and like how much capacity it holds and how much reel it has, how heavy it will be. Therefore, I could grab an enemy and put them up on the vantage point. You can't do that immediately. There's some other good ones in there, I think. It's mainly these ones, I think, actually. And then probably like some of the disruptor stuff. You always want to upgrade your disruptor. These ones here are just like ones you casually get along the way. You don't upgrade these ones. And then these like your main ones. Like you already have, I think. Yeah. All of these you have. Yep, cool, got that. Just gets cuts off. Everyone I know seems to have either a cold or a stomach bug recently. I'm just not really feeling well today. Maybe I've just had a big day. A big couple days. Thursday I was up in Melbourne with Kai and Megan watching The Offspring and Simple Plan. That was a great performance, but we got home pretty late on a train and stuff. Doing the same thing tomorrow, going up to Melbourne on a train. And then yesterday I was just kind of resting from that. Today I had that online exam, which I was just staring at my computer for 2 hours, and it was really bright. It gave me a pretty big headache.
Alfred, see if you can find any information on a murder at Lacey Towers.
Looks like the police are on the scene now, sir. Oh.
Had a cold a few days ago, actually, like beginning of the week.
Saying Black Mask is the victim.
Black Mask dead. I'm on my way there now. I doubt Black Mask would trust Deathstroke with any useful information. I should follow Penguin's lead and hurry to Lacey Towers. I don't have time to interrogate Deathstroke. The police are already on the scene at Lacey Towers.
Man. Was this the right way? No, I don't think it was. I have to go down the other one. Yeah. I remember. Choose your weapon, you go up. All these pipes, you go out. I'm a little familiar with these games, as you can see.
The remote claw I took from Deathstroke could be
I know this stuff. I'm not a new player. I mean, I guess the game doesn't know that if you've gone through story mode again. The bad thing about these games, like, it just does all these tutorials, and it's just like, I know.
Get GCPD to take a look at the final offer. More to Dixon Docks. They'll find Slade Wilson tied up and waiting for them, along with some of Penguin's illegally obtained weapons.
Another anonymous tip? Will do, sir.
Another anonymous tip. Another one. So sassy, Alfred.
Oppressed citizens of Gotham.
Oh, there's
Your
Anarchy.
cries for help have been heard. I am Anarchy, voice of the people.
That's great, Anarchy. I'm so glad you're existing.
That now infest this once proud city.
Don't go,
Those
Batman.
elected to keep us free, safe
Batman.
finger. And why wouldn't
Was that
they?
worth it?
They've been bought and paid for, encouraged to turn a blind eye. If they won't act, I will. At Dawn's first light.
I always wondered if Anarchy was part of, like,
Should hurry to Lacey
meant to
Towers.
represent, like, the Court of
Cops
Owls,
destroy
because
all
they
the
have kind of
evidence
similar,
for
to my knowledge, similar ideologies. No, you cannot. Alright, Lacey Towers. Actually, yeah, that's far away, so not that one. That's far away. I can do this. Oh, see, even moving this is so much faster than the frickin' keyboard. Oh, I'm so happy. And then guess what? This actually works. This works this time. Question, when you think Arkham Batman is canonically at his best, I'm guessing Arkham Asylum or early Arkham City? That really depends. Because right now, definitely not Arkham Origins, because, like, he's only been doing this vigilante stuff for 2 years, and obviously he's very capable and can take on some stuff, like, literally just walks up to electrocutioner, flicks him, he passes out. I should probably stop pausing when I'm talking. I need to learn how to play and talk. When it came to Arkham Asylum and City, he was definitely...
Should have a relay station set up.
He definitely didn't have much of an increase between those games. Like, you know, he had his experience in Arkham Asylum and what he could do in Arkham City. Actually, no, he could do a few different things, actually. I take that back. They just happened to bring them into Arkham Origins, so it just sounds like, it just makes Arkham Asylum seem bad. But in terms of actual gameplay, there's so much controls and there's so much fighting moves in Arkham Knight that people are still fighting to this day. Like, wow, you can do that? There's just so much. So honestly, I'd have to say Arkham Knight. Just based on how much he can do, and...
Those men on the balcony, that could be
And
my
yeah.
way in.
He probably wasn't doing the greatest, like, at his peak mentally. But physically, I'd have to say Arkham Knight.
Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints, 2 dead bodies. About to do some time.
Yeah, except forensics will take all the credit. And I'm the one who found the prints.
That's why they call it.
I mean, I might have to reconsider that one actually, because a lot of his advanced skills do come from his new suit, and some of it's actually Batmobile assisted. So I guess it's good multitasking with the Batmobile assisted, but like his Fear multi-takedown actually, that's like you can't do that until you get the new suit that's all fluctuated and stuff. And again, like the extended grapnel boost, like going really high. That's all the new suit. So that's a good question actually.
The police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask, but why would he send me here if he was the killer?
I guess you can also pick up like the weapons though, like pick up the baseball bats that they have and beat people to shit with it. So
this crime took place.
I'd probably still say Arkham Knight, and if not, definitely Arkham City.
Difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field.
Can't you just take off his mask and look at his face? Roman Sionis is a pretty distinct face in this series, to my knowledge.
Identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend, or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here.
Long list of priors, it only says drug trafficking. There's probably more that we can't see. There we go.
The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence. The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair.
Oh.
This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height, but the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground.
I do like the evidence in this game. They really thought out the evidence really well, especially this scene.
Of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room. These prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why? These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot
and this game was also the first one to do the
besides the victims,
to do like the animations during the forensics and stuff. So you know they did a really good job on that. I really like that.
From which the male victim was shot may tell me more. The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter.
Huh? Body. Oh, there we go.
Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues. This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days.
I couldn't be a detective or a police officer.
The evidence,
not smart enough or fit enough. But mainly because, like, you know, you'd see so, like, it really depends on where you are as well, but you'd see so many gruesome sights. I used to look up like true horror, not horror stories, but true like scary stories told by people, and a lot of it was like realistic stuff of like someone breaking into a house, someone stalking, really creepy guy, and ended up being a really creepy person. But there's been a couple where it's been told by a police officer, and just like this scary stuff they end up seeing in their job. I can never do it.
One of the assassins. I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
I guess my stream's gonna pick up on my Steam notifications now. That's great. Kai's playing. Why is Kai playing Lethal Company? He should watch my streams. The amount of streams I watch of his, he should watch mine.
I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
I genuinely don't see the point of the concussion detonator. I know it's meant to replace the rec gun, the electric one, but like it's not good. They make it seem like this good thing, but I don't recall ever using it. Just ever. It's not good. Then they put that random guy there as well, which to just kind of give a tutorial on the aerial attack, which I've already been doing so many times.
Dispatch, Delta 4-4. Can you raise Delta 8-2?
Nah, wrong button. Back to the back cave. Oh, that was a quick load, actually. If you were dropped in a zombie apocalypse with 10 items, what would you bring? Oh, okay, Griffin's playing. Griffin keeps... Kai doesn't want to watch his stuff. No, he doesn't like me. Griffin's playing Tabletop Simulator because there's apparently an achievement in Tabletop Simulator that he needs to play 100 hours. So it constantly shows him playing Tabletop Simulator, but he's not. He just has it open. It's the funniest thing. Anyway, that zombie apocalypse stuff. Got to use my knowledge of the Walking Dead. Definitely want to bring like a melee and a like a long range one. So probably just a small. Probably just a pistol and honestly, I would love to say knife, but you'd probably want to go like a baseball bat just to kind of get that, just so you're not going too close in there. 10 things. Definitely worth having a med kit on you at all times. Can I do anything here? Nope. I guess I'm going straight back. Bye, Alfred. Love you. So that would be 3 of mine. Just a pistol, melee, so I'd probably go baseball bat and med kit. Can't go wrong with water. Just to have it. And then you can find better water source. Hopefully not one where Walker is just... I said Walker, god damn it. I'm too much of a Walking Dead fan. Not one where a zombie's just like wandering around aimlessly. And then from there, what else would you get? I wouldn't bring my phone because, you know, I would assume the world's gone to shit and, you know, there's no reception or data anymore. But I think radios would still work, actually. Because they never use phones in The Walking Dead, but they always use walkie-talkies or radios. So I'll probably start off with walkie-talkie. Or at least, like, you know, like a pack of them. Just to kind of keep it in the, get a few people on there. God, I've lost count of how many things I said. Melee, pistol, weapon, water, walkies. You'd probably want to keep some simple food like bread on you. It was in a group of 4. We basically just split ourselves. Oh, hello. We basically just split ourselves. Okay, can't look at the chat while I'm fighting. It sucks. Please just leave me alone. Group of 4. just to split ourselves into in the explorer, weapons, basic medicine, survival guides, and fuck. And our plan was I got maps and compasses. Oh, you'd want maps and compasses actually. They use that a lot in Walking Dead. It's not like a major thing though.
Master Bruce, guards have been doubled at police precinct.
Understood. Thanks.
Find isolated field. Yep, you'd want to isolate yourself. Get some walls up if you can. Like I know they went to the prison when they cleared that out. That was good. Or they're on Herschel Green's farm. You'd probably also want a heavy supply of gasoline if you got like a car or something, because you know petrol stations ain't gonna be filling up, so you're gonna want to grab like the last bit of gas you can find.
I'm upping the stakes, Batman, just like I promised. Tread carefully. Oh boy, you sure showed that crate who's in
Since if we set up camp in a field, we could definitely see approaching zombies and range kill them. You'd probably want to grab a sniper then as well, maybe or at least grab a sniper or binoculars so someone could see it. And if it's only like one or a couple, then send like a small group out to like melee it. Yeah, I'm thinking of like Herschel Green's farm. There was like a very big open field, but they had like fences and stuff to keep them busy. And Dale, I think it was always Dale. Sometimes it was Andrea, but it was always Dale on like on binoculars or looking for a sniper.
Smart enough to outsmart me.
No one's...
Had the rifle of snipers and binoculars. Yeah. It wouldn't hurt with the with the snipers and stuff, especially if like, you know, you feel the need to shoot. You definitely want to avoid shooting at all costs because sound travels a long way away, especially when the world's dead. And an open field as well. That's going to travel a long way. And that will just attract more attention. So like, but like the sniper, that's going to be really advanced and stuff. You can like zoom in and shit. And you could use it when needed, because there will be times where it will help to like,
Helping the Enigma. Did you ever consider maybe you're not...
It will help to like grab a sniper when you can.
Says the man who seems to have mistaken Christmas Eve for Halloween. In case you haven't noticed, I've got the...
I have considered actually playing some Telltale games on this, on my streams and stuff. I think I mentioned it before. One of them being Walking Dead. Would you want? I know this is more like of a audience preference thing as opposed to just you, Josh. But like, would that be something you would be interested in seeing? It was like a psychological test to see what type of people we were. One category was the useless, who got stuff like phones, TikTok, ring light. Seriously, why would you need a ring light? And glow-in-the-dark shoelaces. I would love to watch the Telltale get. Hell yeah. But like, why would you bring your phone for TikTok? And you don't need you're gonna need to plug in your ring light to a power supply, and all the power supplies would be almost... Oh shit. All the power supplies would be almost like gone at this rate. So the ring light's gonna be completely useless in the fact that it's not gonna help you during a zombie apocalypse. But also like that you can't even use it. Like you can't even use it as a power supply. You'd want some lamps as well. Oh no 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 no. Oh, why'd you turn around? That was not good. Me when the bat is man. Absolutely, Viperine. How you doing? Viperine, sorry, not Viperine. I don't know, one or the other. I love Batman and Walking Dead Telltale. I've played Walking Dead 1. I think I played Minecraft Story Mode, or at least up to Season 5. No, Episode 5, I should say, not Season 5. Episode 5. Never played Season 2 of it. I've seen, like, a few clips of the Batman one, but I've never, like, played it. It's on Steam, so I can. Or I've never, like, actually sat down and watched someone play it. So, honestly, I might play that one. Because I've played the Walking Dead one at least a couple times. The season 1 at least. So I know everything about it. But at least with like season... sorry, at least with the Batman. That... Like, I don't know anything about it really. Like, I don't even know if... Like, what the... Don't spoil anything if you know. But like, I don't even know what the Commissioner Gordon situation is. Because it's either at a point where Batman's just started and doesn't know. And Commissioner Gordon's against him. Or, what am I saying? I've lost my train of thought. I need to get better at, like, streaming and gaming and talking. Or either he's going to be working with Batman, and so is the whole police. Or sometimes it's, like, a little bit early on, but, like, long enough. So, Commissioner Gordon works with Batman while the police is kind of, like, still against him, or, like, doesn't even know of it. Like, think of the Batman, like, the movie with Robert Pattinson, if you've seen it or know of it. That's a good example where Jim Gordon works with him. But, yes, all that stuff. Yeah, me when the Viper is Ryan and also Home Alone. Hell yeah. I'm going to be Home Alone this weekend, actually. Which reminds me, Viper Ryan, the stream's not going to go on for very long. Probably 11:30... 12 at the absolute latest, but most likely 11:30. So we still got 2 more hours, actually. Because I got some stuff to do tomorrow, and I'm getting up early, and I'd rather just not be, like, completely tired and be up so late. But, yeah. But I will be home alone all weekend, so that's going to be pretty fun. So, that's great. I only had Xbox 360, so I couldn't play past the Witherstorm. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I only had Xbox 360 as well, but I kind of played like a dud version of it, because Netflix released like an interactive story of it, and you couldn't move around or anything, you just had to select shit. It was really weird, so I never got the full experience like everyone else did. Watched it though, so many. Yeah, I watched Dan TDM as well. I watched Stampy play it. I don't remember if I watched anyone else play through it, but I mainly watched Dan TDM and Stampy play through it. No one else. Yeah, 2 hours is still pretty long. Compared to a lot of my streams, not really. Also, nice, Home Alone Brothers. I'm alone for 2 weeks, mate. Damn. I don't remember the longest I've been home alone for. I've been home alone for quite a bit, I remember, because like I had to organize like all of like the cat litter and like making sure Roxy, my dog, got walked when she could. And like take out the bins and stuff when the garbage van came along. Also, I'm not sure if you guys can notice, but got a bit of a mustache going out. Not the most obvious thing. Wait. Oh yeah, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Dan TDM and Stampede Goats for real? I agree. Those were like the main 2 I grew up with. I watched a little bit of, I went through a huge phase of Minecraft YouTubers. I watched a little bit of, Sunday as well. Josh, I know you watched quite a bit of Sunday and Craner, so you can, vouch me on that. Hey, mustache, you're growing a 1 now? Yeah. The only thing is my hair was like naturally blonde, and then out of nowhere it naturally became brown over time, but my facial hair kind of grows into like the blonde stage, so it's not very obvious unless you're looking real close. I probably won't grow like a massive one though, like it's only gonna get so long and I'll be like, kind of trim it and stuff, or I'll eventually shave it off.
The National Criminal Database and find out what happened at Lacey Towers. I need to find the server room without being discovered.
But yeah, Dan TDM and Stampy, mainly watch those. It's a shame that Stampy has basically retired from YouTube. Not officially, but he doesn't really upload. I mean, he has kind of retired. He made a video on his like second channel, pretty much saying like, you know, what he really wanted to do in life was like be a part of like the creative gaming industry, and it seems like he's actually working with Mojang now on the creative side of games and stuff. So he's going to be uploading less and less, but like he has been doing it for years and has like, you know, stayed out of controversy for so long. And you know, YouTube nowadays, it's kind of, it works a little bit differently than how it did back then. So, you know, he's probably had the greatest career. At least we got the finale for his Lovely World series instead of it drifting off. I agree. Like, you know, that series definitely needed to end as opposed to just stop, you know? There's a difference between ending it and stopping it. So it's really cool how, it's really cool how he's like doing a new job and stuff in like, in the gaming industry with Mojang and stuff, I believe he's doing. Oh. I think Dandy, I know he has at least one kid, but I think he's got 2 kids now. I kind of messed up that flow there, so I'm not very happy about that. Lol, my facial hair is kind of the same. Black hair on head, but my hair turns brown when I grow out my beard. My friends call it burnt. Whereas my hair's brown.
I won't stand a chance.
Used to be blonde. Naturally turned brown over time.
Pass above their heads undetected.
But then that's how my so that's kind of how my natural hair. Wait. There we go. I've always wanted to jump down there and actually see if I could fight all of them. I'm not gonna do it now because I'm like trying a series where I'm trying not to die.
If I'm not careful, that guard will alert the others.
Dad TDM for sure. I'm happy for Stampy as well. You know, he stayed out of controversy for so long when he very easily could have. Like, remember how in the Lovely World, Stampy and Alpha Lee? You know how Alpha Lee left? It's not for, it's not because he wanted to, like, obviously, they made him seem like little characters and stuff, where, you know, they had their own canonical storylines and stuff. But Alpha Lee was, like, an actual username and stuff, and someone who's actually went by Alpha Lee, had a YouTube channel and stuff. But he was in a lot of controversy for a lot of, harassment-related things, I think. So, yeah. So, how did Stampy handle it? How did he handle it? He, basically stopped working with Alpha Lee, but instead of just stopping, because all the little kids would have been like, where's Alpha Lee? He had someone else just wear the Alpha Lee skin in Minecraft. No usernames, no usernames present. Had a final sweet moment and then made it seem like Alpha Lee wanted to leave the Lovely World to help out people in need. So every little kid, and I was one of them, I was literally like, wow, Alpha Lee left, but he's doing such a good thing. Like, man, Stampy literally just raised so much, like, Stampy basically raised this entire generation. And, like, you know, obviously as I got older, I was kind of always like, moving into, like, some better YouTubers and stuff. Stampy's a little bit for little kids. But now that I'm, like, much older, I'm looking back on it like, man, he will forever be one of the greatest YouTubers of all time. Just based on who he was, how he portrayed himself, and stuff like that. That was handled well. Bro handled it very well. Could have ruined everything. Yeah.
How'd that work out for you last time?
It was also a little bit hard for him because his girlfriend at the time, I don't think they wouldn't have been married yet. Squishy Quack said some things like, yeah, Lee's not a good person on like Twitter and stuff. Stampy never really wanted to say anything directly like that, so he just continued his series elsewhere. And that's why I think he moved into a different direction of, instead of having like, oh, iBallistic Squid, Alpha Lee, Amy Lee, Lion Maker. Oh, God, a Lion Maker is another example of a YouTuber. He instead turned into actual like characters such as Polly Reindeer, Fizzy Elephant, William Beaver, I think it was. So it was just, I'm just gonna watch these homeless people get beat up. So yeah, they could be played by anyone, you know. So man, I was so sad when Alpha Lee left, and now I know why he left, and I'm even more sad. Yeah, no, Squishy's not his wife anymore. I'm pretty sure they got divorced. I don't know this for a fact. I'm pretty sure they got divorced, but they were married for a while and they were together, but I'm pretty sure they got divorced. Yeah, they actually got divorced sometime earlier this year. Yeah, I did hear about that. But yeah, Line Maker 2. Whew. What? Why? I don't know actually. I mean, I don't think it was anything toxic. I think they just decided it was, you know, for the best. In fact, Squacy's actually, I think this was Squacy. Squacy actually left YouTube for a long time, started uploading less, tried to come back, was not enjoying it, and now she's like trying to make it in the music scene. Oh, fuck off. I'm trying to make it in the music scene. Mate. Viper, and I'm not sure if you're ever here for one of my other Arkham streams, but you can just see, since I've got the controller now, it's just so much easier, and the controls are so much better. That fight doesn't count. But I've been, when I was getting to where I was earlier, it was like all A's and S's. That one was B. Okay, not bad. But yeah, I actually don't know why. Feels bad. Oh well, you're right. I doubt it was anything bad. Just respectfully divorced, hopefully. I'm pretty sure that was the case. You know, it kind of got to a point where, like, you know, I would check in with Stampy every now and again. But, like, you know, when I wasn't really invested in his personal life because, I mean, he never really posted much about his personal life. So, yeah. And honestly, when it came to like divorces and stuff, I've recently kind of like came to the idea, like, you know, if people decide to share it online, that's fair, but at the same time, it's also their life, and I don't want to get involved. So people always like go, oh, YouTubers have a right to update us on what's going on in their life, and I'm like, no, the hell they don't. Oh yeah, I remember last time you quit the stream because the controls were so whack. Yeah, I think it was actually glitching a bit though. I mean, I was struggling with the controls, but like it full on wouldn't let me click on something that needed to be clicked on. So I think it was glitching out. But yeah, no, I was definitely struggling with the PC controls. This Xbox controller is so much better.
Give me 5 minutes with any of these freaks, and I'll have them begging for their mothers. Stay alert.
Really? Yeah, you definitely look like you're having them beg for your mothers.
Everyone keep monitoring your sector. Thought it was some kind of trick.
Report, damn it! Who got taken out?
Nobody beats out a cop and walks away. Rally on me.
I do, because I'm Batman. Lol, true. People will always try to be parasocial in that way, unfortunately. Yeah. I'm glad I'm surrounded by people that, like, you know, I used to be surrounded by pretty toxic people and stuff, and I feel like that would be the type of people that would be like that. Like, I remember people were sharing videos of my, one of my friends back at my old school. And this was a video that he didn't want to upload. He didn't have it uploaded, someone else uploaded it for him. And so when my friend started sharing it, I'm like, guys, don't share that. He's my friend, and you shouldn't be sharing that, because he was so upset about it. And they go, well, it's on the internet, so we have a right to share it. And I'm just like, but surely you have the moral decency not to share it. Anyway. Yeah, I don't really want to hear about relationship drama. If you break up, then just say we broke up. Not, I caught them doing blah blah blah. Yeah. you know, there's so many YouTubers and influencers out there that just kind of like have to shade stuff. Like, I want to go into the music industry so bad, but at the same time, it's so full of drama. So like, I kind of hope by the time if 2 Steps Forward gets big, I kind of hope you know, it calms down a little bit and not every single day it's just drama and stuff. Honestly, I wouldn't mind being like a smaller band like My Chemical Romance that just kind of like make their music, tours the world, and then you know, stays clear from drama and stuff. Oh shit. I think even, yeah. I recently saw Simple Plan. Simple Plan, the Offspring mainly, but Simple Plan opened for them. They were really good, they were a really good band to see. Lol, I love those goons. They're so good. Sometimes you just hear them say the funniest thing. Because you're what? What's that in regard to? Sorry? I don't remember. Nah, it's on the internet, so it's free game. Yeah, that's whack. Like, if it's privated, then it's obviously like, then it shouldn't be brought to light. Yeah, my friend got bullied quite a lot, and there was a lot of videos that he did not want uploaded, and had a pretty bad situation with his with some family and stuff. Not saying any names, and I'm not going to say any more because I've probably already said too much that I shouldn't have shared. But like, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, and I'm not going to say any more, so yeah. God, I'm not going to do this with every game because there are so many games that are better with like the PC controllers, such as like the online games I play with Kai, Griffin, Noah, and you know, other people that usually join, such as Nikki or Aaron or whoever else. When you said because I'm Batman, that's so true. That's so true, bro. Yeah, but like, I'm not gonna do it with every game, but like, God, it's so easy just having the controller here, and like, you know, I'm just literally, you can't see it, but my leg is literally just chilling on the table, and my knees kind of like chilling up, and I'm just kind of resting there, like, yeah. Maybe I should move my mic a little bit closer. Can you guys hear me? Check, 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 check. Yep. Oh no. Check. Okay, cool. I think that's good. You guys let me know if you can't hear me, or if the game's too loud, or maybe the game's too quiet for you guys. I don't know. I did ask Josh earlier. He said it was fine, but like, you know, I do like frequently checking because, you know, technology and shit can change at like just so quickly, and you know, I want to make sure my stream's pretty good quality for the minimal viewers I have. Which, you know, I will make it obvious. I feel like Kai's in a similar mindset. You know, streaming is fun to do, not something we'd probably do to get big or anything. Lol, bro's having the best game experience right now. Lol, literally. Yeah, fair. Shit, friends being shitty to an unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah. It sucks. I think he's in a better place now, with like better people and stuff, or just an environment away from. Like, he moved pretty far away now. Audio is good for me. That's good. True, can't rely on technology. Literally can't rely on music technology either. When I saw Simple Plan a few days ago, they were like so good. What? Did I use my smoke pellet already? That's shit. No, stop. Oh, I did not mean to do that. But I'm gonna do that. There we go. Took them all out. Yay. He's in a better place out of context. It's so funny. Oh yeah, he's dead. No, I'm kidding, chat. He's fine. No, he's not dead. Please excuse my poor wording. Oh, locked door. Bloody hell. Can't rely on technology, because when I saw a Simple Plan, they sounded great, but at one point, all of like the bass settings just cut out, so like you could just hear the guitars and the vocals and like the higher end of the drums, such as the snares and mainly the cymbals and stuff. And then at one point, the whole audio just cut out for 1 second, but then it came back, and they just you know, they just kept going. Simple Plan was so good. Kai and I really love them. It did sound like you were implying something, bro. My bad, my bad, my bad. Oh wait, no, this is the one that has, yeah, this is where I go get the disruptor. That's right, because we interrogated Ricky Loose Lips earlier. Come on, bruh. Man, I have to do that to organize this and make this happen, make that happen, make the error happen. Organize that.
Protocol I'm not familiar with, and the windows are reinforced.
And now the door's unlocked now.
The disruptor in the evidence locker might do the trick.
There are some details in games that I appreciate. That is not one of them.
Alfred, I can't access the evidence.
At least technical difficulty to the best of us too. Absolutely. I remember there's a Green Day concert. I never went to it because I've only been to one. The one I went to was absolutely beautiful. One of the best concerts I've ever been to. But it was a Green Day concert where the mixing was literally horrible. That wasn't on Green Day. That was on the guys who, well, did the mixing. They should have done a much better job. Ah, yes. Oh, well, that's bullshit. I couldn't do anything about that. Oh no. No, stop fighting that guy. Linear storytelling, that is literally so true. There are some details that I appreciate so much, but that is not one of them. That is just mildly infuriating. The best way to describe it. Now, why would you do that? Again, why would you do that? Hey, let me battering this guy. Took you long enough. L Green Day mixes, yeah. But do you know what? That's not. I'm not gonna. Gotta start that sentence again. You know what? It's not L Green Day. Like, I know they're my favorite band, and I talk about them a lot. And like back in my old school, people got pretty pissed off about it. But like when I went to see them, they put on an absolutely amazing show. Who have I seen actually? Have you? Josh, I can't imagine you would have gone to see any live concerts because that's not really Bro caught the whole last fire extinguisher for real. Because I know that's not really your vibe. But Viper, have you seen any live concerts? My first one was My Chemical Romance back in March of 2023. The opening act was Jimmy Eat World. We only saw half of them because we got there pretty late and wanted merch and food and stuff. But they were pretty good. Jimmy Eat World. My Chemical Romance, they were pretty fun to see. The only issue is they didn't really have as much funding as some they didn't have as much funding as some of the other bands and stuff, so they sounded a little bit low quality, but like, you know, and like there was a reunion tour a little bit past their prime, but they still sounded really good and enough for me to enjoy it, so I could appreciate that. The next one I saw was Blink-182. They put on a really good show. It was like half a rock show and half a comedy show because there was two singers that are just highly immature and they talk about dick and balls and ass and sex all the time. They made a lot of sex jokes. But they were really fun. Your old school is just full of, not Green Day haters, they were just full of pretty bad people in general. Viper, and if you're surprised about the fire extinguisher show, you should have seen a clip of when he kicked the guy so hard he clipped. I haven't posted that clip yet. That's like, oh, that's been sitting in my my camera roll. It's in my Discord, my stream clips, but like I haven't posted that one yet. I think it's like the only clip I have that hasn't been posted yet. Which, of course, by all means, if you guys hear me say something that's worth clipping just to kind of make me sound like an asshole, or if something funny happens in stream, by all means clip it. it'll be much better when I'm playing with like online people and stuff, because those are like the best clips. Especially like Lethal Company and shit like that, or Reaper. But if you see something in like this game or any solo games I do, then by all means, feel free to clip it. Comedy music thing sounds fun, absolutely. The opening act was Rise Against. I didn't really know them. I walked, and we got there really late, so we walked in at like the final chorus of their last song, which was their most famous song. It was a song I had heard, but that would have been like the only song I knew by them. After that, I saw the Red Hot Summer Tour, which had a bunch of like smaller local artists. Whoop. Oh, come on, I wanted to get that thing. A bunch of like smaller local artists. Then there was also the headliners were Bertha Tokyo, who sing Lanterns, that one song like, on we march with a midnight song, we will light our way with our lanterns on. I'm getting beaten up right now. There we go, that's what I want. So they were one of the headliners. Another one was The Living End, which was like an Australian punk band. Very similar to Green Day in some ways or another. I am not doing well in this fight at all, so that's great. But at the same time, I'm talking to you guys, so it's fun. They were really cool to see. Then the main headline was Jimmy Barnes, one of the most well-known Aussie singers of all time. So yeah, saw Red Hot Summer Tour. Then I went to see Green Day earlier this year. Opening act was AFI. I literally had no idea who they are. Nope, no idea of their songs. Green Day being my favorite band of all time was absolutely amazing. Nothing else I could do in here, right? Yeah. Absolutely amazing. Probably still one of the best concerts I've ever been to. And then just a few days ago, we saw The Offspring. Oh, jeez, I got a C for that. That's not great. We saw The Offspring and Simple Plan. The Offspring were really good, but Kai, Megan and I went. Kai and I were mainly there for Simple Plan. It was such a nostalgia trip. We had no idea how much of their songs that we grew up with. It was like, wait, they made this song, and honestly, I've fallen into a bit of a Simple Plan phase, and I'm hoping it sticks around for a while, because they're a good band. They put on... Viper, and you would have seen the post I made on Instagram stories, and I posted a Simple Plan post today. I'll make a... I'll make an Offspring one soon. Did they play You're Gonna Go Far, Kid at the Offspring? Oh, absolutely. That's one of their most iconic songs. I feel like if they didn't play that, that's just insulting to injury. Oh, hey, so how you doing, man? I don't know you, but how you doing? Well, what's going on? 07? 07? What? God, you just triggered a bunch of school nostalgia with single song line. The frickin' Lanterns one. That's so true. Jimmy, my dad loves that guy. Yeah, my dad loves Jimmy and Cold Chisel. I mean, my whole family does, really. But my dad loves that guy.
You're bypassing
yeah, sort of stuff. Love that song. Yeah, that was probably like one of the only ones I knew. I also knew The Kids Aren't Alright, you know. Na 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 whoa, na 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 whoa. Na.
They run under the building.
What does?
07 was back when you taught us to clip that shit.
Wait. Why do you
What does 07 mean though?
Because I made a promise.
I do like that piece of dialogue there. That's a good part of the game. Cold Chisel, yes. But yeah, so those are all the artists I've seen. Not much because, you know, I've only really gotten into music recently, and the songs I'm into... Salute. Oh, it's a salute. Okay, that makes more sense. Excuse me.
I'm on my way before I can access the server remotely. I need to hack.
Yeah, I see it. Salute. What was I saying? Yeah, a lot of the artists I'm into are kind of like not touring as much because they're not as popular, but when they do come by, they sound really good. I'm also going to be seeing Keith Urban later this year in August, so that will be he'll be pretty fun to see. He's not like a regular person that I listen to and stuff, because he's more of like a country rock guy, pretty well known throughout Australia. But like, you know, I have a lot of respect for the guy. He's a great musician. My entire family loves him. Bro, Flame Trees was his phone alarm for so long, so it's just stuck in my head permanently. It also helps that it gets more relevant to me as I get older. Absolutely. How much are all these concerts? Blink-182 was pretty expensive, I think, because that was like a reunion tour, and they are like a big band. Green Day's a big band, but their tickets was pretty cheap for, you know, a slightly below average. They were only like $198. Considering they were at Marvel Stadium as well, and they, as opposed to Rod Laver, and they just, which is like a lot bigger of a place, and they had such good audio equipment, such good effects and stuff. What the fuck? Why did you not send me through the door? Just open the door and didn't even get me through it. Why did you not send me through the door? Oh, yeah, 198. So that's on the cheaper side as well. Blink-182 was pretty expensive. Don't remember how much MCR was. The Offspring and Pro Refuse, real. Don't remember how much Simple Plan and The Offspring were. He's on strike. Doors on strike. I'm gonna have to go back and clip that one, honestly. That was just so funny. And I feel like my reaction was pretty priceless as well. I don't know how much Keith Urban was, because since I'm a pretty hard person to buy for, my mum and dad were just like, if we went to Keith Urban, that's August, my birthday's in September, so you just want to make that your birthday gift. So I'm like, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure the last 2 years, no, 2 years ago I was 18, so they just bought some souvenirs and stuff, because 18's a pretty big birthday. Last year, I was gonna have them buy me a tattoo, which I eventually paid for myself, which was, this one right here. Which is, this one right here. I think you guys can see it. Yeah, the Green Day one. So yeah, they were gonna pay for that one, but ultimately I was investing in some guitar equipment, mainly for the band, but also for my own personal use. How was I sitting? I'm not comfy anymore. Okay, that's how I was sitting, but since I moved, it's no longer comfortable. That's fucking brilliant. Yo, Green Day. That's actually perfect for you. Nice, absolutely. As soon as I got into Green Day, I was like, that's a tattoo that I want. I didn't really want it as my first tattoo though, because I didn't really know how tattoos were. So I got this one. It's a little bit hard to see since I have to angle it pretty weirdly. There we go. And I also have to kind of like do that one. There we... And like, you can't really see it. It's just a bunch of music notes and stuff. You've probably seen it on my Instagram and stuff. Yeah, this is one I got with my sisters. So like, there's 3 notes, 1, 2, 3. This last one's slightly raised up, while these two are on the same line. That represents me. My middle sister, I'm the youngest, so my middle sister has the middle one raised up, and my oldest has the left one raised up. So that was my first one. And when I found out that tattoos weren't as bad as people mentioned, and also it's a factor on where you get it, how much like details in there, shading will suck, color I've heard color hurts a little bit more, but this has color and that didn't hurt that bad. So yeah, I got this one done, and then after that I was like, okay, definitely need the American Idiot one. So about a year later, when I turned 19, I was honestly, actually, yeah. Most of my family members were like giving me some cash and stuff for my birthday. I think that stops at around my 21st birthday, which I'm turning 20 this year. So, actually, I don't know. I think we might have talked about stop doing it now because, you know, I'm such a hard person to buy for, and like I'm the youngest, and it's just like, you know, like I know my family and my family's like stop doing Christmas gifts and stuff. We're just gonna do like a small Kris Kringle and all that shit. Oh my god, it's such a cute tattoo. I know, I absolutely love it. Oh damn, such cool though. Where do you think the best place to get a tattoo is? Honestly, might do the same for tattoos. To my knowledge, all tattoo places are local. I don't think there's like a massive tattoo brand. Shut up, Josh. I'm not old. There's not like a tattoo branded place or anything. So the place I went to was just this local place called Sailor's Devil, and you contact the people there through Instagram. And so my family's gone to this one guy for as long as I remember. Oh, I'm on your body. Ah, okay. So, so here are some tips on tattoos and stuff. If you're a little bit worried about like the pain and stuff, get a small one first. Get a small one first. So therefore, like, you can kind of experience the pain. Try not to get one that has so much detail. Like, for example, this is just plain black. All it is just shapes and plain black. So small, plain black, to avoid shading and detail for your first one at least. And where you get it will have a bit more of dependent. Like, for example, down here, we're initially going to get it lower. But since that's like right on the wrist, that's going to be a real bony area. So that was going to hurt a little bit more. Right on the bone and stuff. However, up here, it was still a bunch of veins and stuff, and I'm a naturally skinny, bony person, so that probably hurt a little bit more for me. If you got more fat to protect you, it's not going to hurt as much. But yeah, so get it somewhere where it looks good and you can easily show people or easily like say it. Like, I don't know, don't get it on your back or anything. But actually, your back will hurt. I know someone who has a spine tattoo, and that hurt. They told me that hurt. However, everything I'm saying about tattoos, it's still entirely based on preference. Because yeah, there's so many tips I could give you, but ultimately it will come down to your tolerance on just your overall pain tolerance. Actually, that's not even true though, because I feel like I've got a pretty low pain tolerance. Like, I could stub my toe and I'd be like, God damn it, and it'd suck. But like, I personally don't think tattoos are that bad. Like, there are some moments where it's just like, oh, like when you first start, it's like, oh, okay, and it just dies down a bit. But then there are some moments where it's just like, oh, okay, that sucks, and then it just cuts out again. So, ultimately, there's not a lot I can say. If you think you want one, get a small one. And if worst case scenario, you weren't too big on the pain, just don't get another one. Might do some on my legs. Yeah, legs are probably a good place to first get it. If you're not too fussed on visibility, then legs would be a good place to get it. Won't get it in the way of any... won't get in the way of anything. Can hide when need to show it off and when I want. Yeah. Honestly, getting it in places where you can hide it is a good idea. I mean, this one's fine because it's a small one. But like this one up here, I could like walk into like, I don't know, a school and I'd probably go, oh, that's not very appropriate. Or like, even if like, I don't know, we had to attend another funeral or christening at a church and I might get some judgment on this one up here. So like, if you can cover it up, great. Which sucks because I have considered like a half sleeve for a long time. But at the same time, I don't know what design to get. And also they are pretty expensive. They're not that cheap. One thing I will say as well, scope out the place first and just ask questions. Because the place I go to is cash only. So just when you're sorting it out, just make sure you know what, like, how you need to pay. Because you don't want to walk in there and go like, okay, it's cash only, $200. You're like, oh shit, I don't have any cash on me. So make sure it's like if you can pay by card or if it's cash only. Yeah. Oh shit, it hurts after the thing. I thought it would only be, it only hurts after, because it's, the tattoo gun is basically a needle that goes, so it's constantly stabbing in your skin. You know how sometimes when you get a needle, like a flu shot, it will be like, ah, but then it's done. That's basically what a tattoo is. The tattoo is like a bit of a small, sharp pain that happens at the moment, but once it's done, it's done. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you get a fresh tattoo and you just boom, bang it against the wall deliberately, it may sting a bit, but like you're not going to be walking down the street, or at least I didn't feel like that. You're not going to go walking down the street and like thinking, ow, there's this hurts a bit. You'll probably find it's a little bit like lumpy and stuff, so they give you like cream and stuff to kind of help settle down the skin, but like it doesn't really hurt much. They kind of compare it to like getting piercings and stuff. I don't have any piercings. I've considered getting one ear one, but tattoo's kind of like a small sharp pain that's happened in the moment, but then it's gone. Where piercing kind of stabs you through your wherever you're getting it from, and that one will sting for a while. And it's also very high maintenance. You got to take care of it. So honestly, I'd say if you're worried about pain, go for a tattoo. Ah, cool. That's what I thought, but I misheard you at some point. Ah, yeah. Sorry if some of the shit I'm saying doesn't make sense. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to get a Joestar tattoo. Yeah, nice. Anyway, I've been pausing this for too long. I'm still gonna talk, don't get me wrong, but gonna keep this game going. Right, true, yeah. And like I've been saying, completely subjective. My opinion will be completely different to someone else. So, if you want a tattoo, just go get one and see how it goes. Worst case, you don't like it, don't get another one. I personally love tattoos though. I do want to get a couple more. Like this right arm here where I have like the music notes and the Green Day one. I want to get a couple more bands.
Good work, Alfred.
Oh, and sir, do try to keep out of the muck down there. Remember who has to clean your suit.
I did a flip. Hell yeah. Flipping.
Hello, Batman? It's Barbara. Sorry for hacking into your comms, but I need a favor. Some evidence crates has gone missing. Army-grade stuff, and no one here is doing anything about it. So I'm sending you their GPS location information.
Wait,
Use your
why would you do that?
disruptor on any crates you find. It'll fry their circuits and render the stuff useless.
Alright, so this is about where I started in the second stream that I decided to cancel. I don't think I've deleted that video, like that stream yet, but I'm probably going to. So yeah, this is basically finally getting up to the point where, you know,
Strange.
finally getting up to the point where, like, you know, we
expect to find running around in the sewers.
where we needed to be to continue. Band collection would be nice, yeah, like a Linkin Park one would be pretty good. There's a Blink-182 one that would be great for a tattoo. My Chemical Romance says a maybe.
Protect us from what? The rats?
Whoa, that guy went flying. Next to the flop. Yeah, sure, bro. Oh, what? Can't jump through that one? So, I swear, half of these boarded up places I can jump through, but then the other half, like, oh, air predator for that, and that's with the martial art folks. Okay, I'm proud of that. Considering last time I was failing everything and wanted to throw my keyboard through the monitor. what was I saying? Yeah, half of them you could jump through, another half you can't. It sucks, but oh well. We're actually getting pretty close to meeting the Joker for the first time, I believe. So I'm pretty stoked for that. Hell yeah, bro. Doing much better for controller. Anyway, coming back to that conversation, game mechanics be weird sometimes for real. Yeah, sure. Joker time, woohoo! Pretty soon, pretty soon. Definitely get there towards this toward. I've lost my train of thought. Getting marks on your Batman essay pretty soon? Hell yeah. I actually watched that. Like, I don't remember if I told you, but I watched that. I enjoyed that. That was a fun one to watch. And I've been meaning to rewatch the Dark Knight trilogy for a while. In fact, I've been meaning to rewatch a lot of things for a while. But at the same time, been meaning to watch things for the first time forever. I've got a long, endless list, and I just don't have time for it because most of the time I'm at uni, practicing for band, or I'm either full-on relaxing, and I'm either really relaxing by playing online games with friends, or I'm just not motivated to do anything else. I'm just watching a video on my laptop. If you want to throw something through a monitor, play a game like Dark Souls or something with its type of combat. I'm not a serious gamer, so I'll stick with what I'm pretty good at. I don't know how I'm going to survive 2 weeks home alone. No one is here to stop me from eating too much. That is so real. Like, you just find yourself snacking constantly. I'm pretty good now because a lot of my family has, like gone on a bit of a diet and stopped eating sugar. Me, I'm just like, I eat what I want because that's great. But, like, there's significantly less junk food around and stuff. Also doesn't help that there's a fish and chip shop literally a walking distance from my house. I usually drive there, but if I want, I could literally walk over and get myself some unhealthy shit for lunch. And fish and chips are also arguably one of my favorite takeout meals ever. Probably one of my favorite meals ever. I already read that. Ooh, glad you enjoyed it, man. Lol, true, same brother. The infinite list plagues us. It's such an endless list. Yeah, man, I have craving for chips right now, but I just had dessert. That's true. I played his games like the new God of War, Jedi Fallen Order. Oh, yeah. That's so funny. The fish and chips just be taunting you for real. It is. It's literally walking distance. I love potato cakes. I love the chips they have at fish and chip shops. Like, I don't know, there's something about it. It's just better. And chicken salt. My beloved. Chicken salt. And they're one of those places that you can buy for like one person easily, but then you can also just buy for like a massive group of people. Oh hell yeah, that's awesome. Okay, if I don't get an S for that, because that was a good combat. Yeah, I have several fast food places just around the corner from my house. That's gotta taunt you like so much. Oh, I did get S tier, awesome. That's gotta taunt you like so much. If you don't want to throw your controller through your monitor, you should play... Deltarune, is it? I'm a tad obsessed with this game. For some reason, it keeps spacing out some of the chats for some reason. I'm tad obsessed with this game. I've maxed out my save files, maxed out all my characters in those saves. Fair. I'll have to check that one out, actually. So if I want, I could walk for 5 minutes and order Macca's, KFC, fish and chips, Subway, Domino's, etc. It's extremely tempting. I can imagine, mate. I haven't been to your new place yet as well. Figured out the armor system and stuff. It's actually surprisingly fun. I'll have to test it out. I've been playing a new game of Griffin recently. I don't know if I'll stream it because it's just one that Griffin and I play just to pass time sometimes. Oh, I got 2 notifications through Discord. I have to check that out pretty soon. But it's called Risk of Rain 2. That's a pretty fun game. It's not easy. Not easy in the slightest. Oh, dang it. I thought I pressed counter, but apparently I did not. Oh, Max is playing Reaper. Come on, Max. Why can't you be watching my stream, bro? Man, you two, Josh and Viper, you guys are the real goats right now. Actually taking time to watch my stream. Oh. Okay, now the martial art people are being really annoying. Can you, guys, die? There we go, he's dead. I mean, there we go. Oh damn, I think I've heard of that before, but it might have just been from you on Discord activity or something. It would have ended up on my Discord activity, because Griffin and I play for 5 hours on end. Hey Cheesebro, woohoo! I feel like I was saying something, but I forgot. But yeah, we're getting pretty close to, doing this while doing accounting homework. I have to charge my iPad, so be right back. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Probably be on for definitely on for another hour. Won't be doing too much more. Always nice, a nice time chilling and chatting. 5 hours, goddamn. Griffin and I commit to it. It's a hard game, but we love it.
Alfred, I have enough information to solve the Lacey Towers case. Here's what happened.
What happened, Batman?
By now, Gotham PD thinks Roman Sionis is dead. The casualty of a turf war. Murdered by the Penguin. But I know better. Someone spooked Sionis' girlfriend. So he sent her to his safe house. Which was anything but safe. Sionis showed up later. Ready for trouble. And found it.
The Short King for real. Penguin Short.
Roman's always been paranoid. That's probably why he's lasted this long. He'd sent in a decoy. Giving himself the element of surprise. But it wasn't enough. There was a fight. Sionis lost. The killer didn't hesitate to shoot the decoy, but he wanted Roman alive to access the cash stored at the Gotham Merchants Bank.
Gotham Merchants
With
Bank.
Sionis under control, all that remained was to tie up loose ends. But it wasn't the fire that killed Sionis' girlfriend. What kind of monster forces a man to kill the ones he loves? The Joker. He's the shadow I've been chasing. And now I know where he's going next. Gotham Merchants Bank.
So now we know that Black Mask was not behind the assassins.
See if you can find any information on someone named the Joker.
Searching now, sir. There doesn't seem to be anything coming up. What do you know
buddy.
Not much.
Buddy, if you're looking someone to fuck you, just ask. Not me though, I'm not interested in that.
I don't think so. From what I can tell, he's worth more to the Joker alive.
God, why did I say that?
Use him to break into the Gotham Merchants Bank. I'm on my way there now.
Why did I say that? Because it's funny, that's why. Alright, I think I'm gonna exit here and have those freaks sing and then kill themselves. And then that's where I struggled last time and ended the stream because I cracked the shits.
You are very cordially invited to a party
money.
And it will be a grand affair.
Grand affair. Grand affair. And it will be a grand affair hosted by the Hatter.
We do hope that you can come.
You could come. You
It
can
was looking some missive and
come.
printable.
Come to
Not me
share
thinking the
all
same thing,
joy.
honestly. Oh, this scene's just disturbing. Like, Mad Hatter is, like, one of my, not least favorite, but, like, a villain I despise quite a bit because he's just an overall disturbing person.
Well, I have an employment opportunity I'd like to discuss with you.
Help me, please! If you can hear this, he's going to...
Oh, don't mind Alice, poor dear. Her mind is all aflutter.
It's just disturbing, honestly.
Of course she's been through. But I'll have her right as rain soon enough. Don't you worry about that.
There's heavy implications of Mad Hatter doing horrible things to women, and I just hate it. Hats. Yeah, he literally just made them do that whack dance, and he is like a king of like hypnotization. So like all the people that work for him, I think they do it unwillingly. Like even in Arkham City, you can tell that there's people from Joker's crew and Two-Face's crew that are all just there, and they look like zombies and stuff. But also like, it's just disturbing. I do have to find it funny though, because like literally every single goon in this game is like voiced by like the same 4 people throughout the entirety of the game. Ah, wrong button. It worked. Did the audio cut out for a bit? Okay, it's back. Those 4 guys carrying for real. Anyway, what would you say earlier? Oh, that case file's good. I'll have to do that later. Oh, a little wholesome scene. It worked. Progress. God, I love the start of like the start point of Batman Joker rivals when he doesn't know who he is. Batman talks about him like he's some bozo, not knowing that he'll be his greatest enemy. That's so true, bro. Audio didn't cut out for me. I'll have to look back on the stream because like when you go into Batwing, it's meant to like show like him shooting up like that and flying, which it obviously did show. But it's meant to like go like and of the Batwing. That's not great audible representation, but like best I could do. And like I don't know, my headphones has been kind of cutting in and out occasionally, so you know. All right, I'll probably be streaming for another hour because it's 10:30 now, 11:30, and I don't know, I feel like we're on a roll. I'm on a roll, no self-control. I'm blowing off steam with methamphetamine. Oh, come on. Yes, I get it. I get it. There's a disruptor here somewhere. Ah, I see. It's like literally the alarm. That makes a little bit more sense. I think the audio reenactment is rotten to money. Thank you, bro. I try. I've been told that I'm really good at impressions, but they're usually of people. Unless it's a chicken, because I can do a killer chicken impression. And no, I'm not going to do this chicken impression on stream tonight because it's pretty loud, and I think some family members are already in bed.
Everywhere.
Oh God!
May still be here in the vault. I should use caution.
God, I forgot about this. Like, oh, that's just disturbing. The Arkham series, when you really look into it, they have so much disturbing details. I'd recommend looking up videos by Gotham Paladine.
There's something more sinister going on here.
Who knew you could do scene impressions too? Oh yeah, fair. Look up some videos by Gotham Paladine. He's got a playlist running, I think, where he goes through like so many disturbing details in the Arkham series. There's some genuinely disturbing ones in there, and he does well. Oh, that's... I remember it just cuts to the cutscene when I do this, but I'm just going to place more anyway for funny. There we go. This cutscene I love, so we're going to watch this one right now.
Think you can just waltz under my bank, huh?
Roman, I'm here for the Joker.
The Joker? Never heard of him. How about you, dog? Know the Joker?
The who?
And you, sir? Name Joker ring a bell?
You son of a bitch! You think you can steal from me? Get away with it! You're a dead man. Dead! Can't you just play along?
You're insane!
Love this scene.
It's been you this whole time. You hired the assassins. You've been running Sionis' operation.
Well, technically it's my operation now. Isn't that right, boys?
You got me. Now let her go.
Oh, life would be so simple if you were all I wanted. No, you're just a teeny little distraction compared to what I've got up my sleeve. Here, have a laugh on me. You hear that? Sounds like 8 tiny reindeer.
So that's actually Troy Baker who voices the Joker in this game. He's voiced some Lego Batman stuff. He's voiced some Lego Batman stuff, and he usually voices Two-Face in every single game there is. It's a good Joker scene. I love that one. Nah, man, what the hell, man? Viper, and you don't know much about this game, right? So you didn't know that was going to happen? That's an insane face to wake up to. Literally, I remember that scared the shit out of me. Alright, watching on computer now, was listening to music on YouTube, and the dude a flop song started playing, and just got nostalgia for real, bro. I think this is the only appearance of Joker Venom in the Arkham games. I can't think of any other moments. I know some Joker gas occasionally appears in Arkham Asylum. But like it's not a big thing. It's like stuff you gotta like try to maneuver and avoid and stuff. Don't think it appeared in Arkham City because Joker was like dying. But that is like the most severe case of like the Joker Venom and stuff in the Arkham series, because the other one was like more gas and just like toxic, and it was just death. Like I think it laughed a little bit, but it was mainly just death. Yeah, that's my first watch. Holy, it's a good scene. This like the gameplay in this game and like the lagging and stuff sometimes isn't great, but this game has a sick story and people don't give it enough love. Alright.
Something's jamming my signal. I need to figure out what it is and take it out.
He ain't dead.
Everyone wears masks.
If he was dead, it should be a body. There ain't no body.
Well, since I know that's impossible, I'm going to let
The Joker knows I survived the explosion. I need to hurry before he kills Sionis. Or anyone else.
Don't make no sense. He's shot. Don't fall for the
The fact that he already knows that Joker could just mercilessly just kill innocent people without realizing, because he was like, gotta stop the Joker before he kills anyone or anyone else. Honestly, love any scene with the gas, especially if it's a slow effect, since it makes it so much more disturbing. Absolutely. There's actually, I take that back. Actually, there's some audio in Arkham Knight. It's a part of the disturbing videos, like disturbing Arkham details by Gotham Paladine I was talking about earlier, which you guys should check out. Gotham Paladine, he has a playlist of disturbing Arkham details. Check it out. I think the very first one he talks about actually is in Arkham Knight, how there's DLC where you can play as Batgirl at this like abandoned amusement park, and it talks about how this guy was going to build it for his sick daughter and was getting funded by Jack White, who of course is Joker in disguise. And Jack White also was able to was able to book appointments for his daughter with Dr. Harley Quinzel. Of course, Harley Quinn. And Dr. Young as well, who was probably would have been doing tests on a Titan formula based on what happens in Arkham Asylum. But like the last tape recording you hear, just says, Casey, I think her name was Casey. Casey's dead. She died last week. The pain is unbearable. Jack blames me. Says the pain will never go away. He's right. I signed over the park to Jack. I can only hope he does something inspiring with it. As for me, I will be with Casey soon. These pills will make sure of it. Dr. Harley Quinzel said they're meant to be painless. Then he takes the pills. This is all recording of his voice, by the way. You can't see it. And you just hear him take the pill. And then he starts laughing like an absolute maniac. But you can still hear how much pain he's in. And it's probably one of the most disturbing voice recordings in the entire game. But the voice recordings, a lot of people don't pay attention to in these games. They're kind of like, oh, you don't see it, so I'm not going to pay attention to it. But the voice recordings, some of them are just boring. Others are genuinely so well done, genuinely so disturbing. And the Arkham series has so much details. I beg of you guys, please, if you love Batman, or if you enjoy Batman, or if you are enjoying me playing this series, or enjoy the series as a whole, check out Gotham Paladine Disturbing Batman Arkham Details. If you just search up Disturbing Batman Arkham Details on YouTube and go into like the playlist, like go into like sort by playlist, you'll probably be able to find it. Honestly, I love it. Oh, we've already read that. Oh, I never watched that DLC, but I heard of it. It's a pretty good DLC. Probably, yeah, the best DLC in the Arkham Knight, I think, because it wasn't, like, short. Yikers. Yep, like I said, it is disturbing, and that's what makes them great. The Arkham series is so much more disturbing. They indicate so much stuff that would make the games, like, rated R, because it's so disturbing, but since they can't actually show it... Like, some of the stuff that Joker implies that he does. Like, apparently he replaced some holy water in the Catholic Church with acid. And killed a bunch of babies. There's so much stuff that they never show, but they talk about, or at least show in writing or in an audio recording. It's so disturbing, but, like, it makes the series, like, the details so... It's just... Wow. It's just wow. Gotham's this crazy place. Anyway, back to the game. Joker killing babies too? Yep. Another one of the disturbing details is in one of the Arkham bios you can find. This one's just like written stories, so it's not a voice recording or anything, but it's actually in the game you can find, where Jason Todd as Robin finds a mother and some kindergarten teachers crying because Joker burst into into a kindergarten and killed all the kids and mismatchingly cut off their body parts and sewed them to each other mismatchingly, and Jason witnesses a mother desperately crying and trying to put her child back together and stuff. It's very disturbing.
If I'd have known things would get this rough, I'd have dumped my 50 million into the full-body cast supplier market.
There he is! How'd he get to this guy without us knowing?
Because I'm that good. I'm silent.
Come on, get your sorry ass up. Oh, man!
Oh! I got rid of 2 of them! That's crazy.
Ah, crap! Another one! Oh, something's after me!
Please, don't hurt me! Stop!
Because I'm Batman.
Guy's nuts, man. Killed about a quarter of Black Masked men when they wouldn't take orders from him.
Unless you want to join them, talk.
He said something about
Batman threatening murder.
That's Sionis' mill.
It's Joker's mill now. Ain't no way you're getting in there.
I didn't ask for your opinion.
I didn't ask for your opinion. Such a good line.
Alfred, pull schematics on Sionis Industries' steel mill. Joker's taken Sionis there. He's going to kill him. Unless I get there first.
This Joker sounds dangerous.
He's taken over Black Mask's operations and slaughtered the men who wouldn't turn. He's the one who hired the assassins.
And it must be he who ordered the bombing of the GCPD. Oh, dear Lord. Shouldn't you think about letting the police handle this one?
Not a chance. He's mine.
No, fuck the police. I must deal with it. I love how in this game Joker does go back to Steel Mill, because in Arkham City it does say the Sionis Steel Mill, and there's many evidence that indicate it is owned by Roman Sionis, the Black Mask. But like, Joker takes control of it in Arkham City, so it's nice to see him going back in there in Arkham Origins, because it's a prequel. This is a prequel. There was one comic I remember hearing about where Joker met an Arkham guard and then proceeded to kill everyone he knew and mentally torture him until he thought Joker was his only friend. Yeah, only friend. He does do that a lot. Just kill everyone they love and like manipulate them and stuff. Does sound like Joker. Joker was the one that paralyzed Barbara Gordon. Even like in some of the comic books based on this Arkham series, they're not canon. There's no evidence to suggest that they're canon. They're just kind of more fan-based stuff with mild resemblances. It kind of shows into detail on Jason Todd's torture and how like all of like a bunch of villains were lining up to beat the shit out of him and stuff. But excuse me. I'm lining up to beat the shit out of him and stuff. So yeah, it's crazy, and like there was implications of like sexual assault as well. And then like, you know, it got to the point where it would be like, who's torturing you? The Joker. Who's torturing you? Batman. Batman did this to you. Batman did this to you. And therefore he believes that Batman did all this to him and goes crazy. He even like kidnaps Catman in that comic, dresses him up like Batman and forces Jason to kill him, thinking he's killing Batman. And it's just all this mental manipulation and torture, and it's absolutely crazy. People always show Joker as this really goofy guy, which in many comics and stuff he is, but many comics go into like the darker side, and how Joker is literally just a messed up, sick motherfucker. Oh. Jesus Christ, yeah, it's a lot. We can talk about disturbing shit that Joker has done all day. That's crazy. Now there's a baby over there, but I'm not gonna go over to it because that's part of a side mission. I don't really want to do the side missions right now. The only side missions I'm gonna do is helping me get rid of some of Enigma's stuff, just so I can get the Batwing around, because that's gonna help me just in the long run. I'll do some of the side missions after I finish the main story, but I won't do all of them because Arkham Origins doesn't have the best side missions. When I glide through the air, the wind blowing through my hair. I feel like I'm Batman, secretly everywhere. Jump. Okay, is that... There's a sniper there. Is that the only sniper we got? How's uni going for me? It's stressful, but I'm getting by. I had a Lantite uni test today. Exam, I should say. It's like an overall English test to like ensure that I'm possible to be a teacher. You got to do one for English and math. There's definitely a lot of stuff, and I'm kind of struggling to keep up with all the other commitments, but I'm getting by. I'm definitely getting by. How about you, man? How are you getting by with uni? Viper, and you're at uni as well, right? Yes, sir. Week 10 right now. Yeah, we're about to enter week 10 as well. Yeah, Friday. We just finished up Friday, week 9, so we're about to enter week 10. Yeah, that was the only exam I had. Most of it is just assignments and keeping up with pre-learning and shit. That was the only exam I had. It was just one I was stressed about for a while. Oh shit, grenade. I only need to be at uni for like at most 5 hours and at least 1.5 hour. Yeah. I've got like Monday, 1 online class and then 1 in-person class. Tuesday is my worst day because I have to be there like 8 hours from 9 to 5. Got so many assignments to do. Got to make an extended version of the Batman essay, a documentary, another short video, a video about creative. What are you doing, man? Like, what are you studying to be? I know, Josh, you're doing accounting. I'm going to teaching. Yeah, but I only have classes on Monday to Wednesday. Yeah, I've got Monday to Wednesday. Tuesdays are just the worst ones though, because I'm there 9 to 5. Morning class of 9 from 9 to 11. And then no point going home because that's just a waste of petrol money. And then and I can study during that time. It's a really good time to get some study done. Then I can also, and then I've got my human development class on Tuesday from 3 to 5. Oh, don't go down there. Yeah, I gotta pick the topic for a video essay. We had to do, so I picked the Christopher Nolan, specifically the Dark Knight. Oh yeah, I knew about that. Forgot about that. Best case is screenwriter studying screen arts. That's sick, bro. That's awesome. Oh, I can use these disruptors actually. That's me. That was an interesting noise, pal.
I isolated the electromagnetic signal on Electrocutioner's gloves. You can track him with your scanner now.
A bit late, Alfred. I'm about to get my hands on Black Mask. And maybe the Joker, too.
Right, well, it's ready to go, should you need it.
He's so sassy. Right, well, it's ready to go when you need it. Honestly, when I finish up here, I might end the stream. We integrated group project suck. I had to do one with half the group barely being there. Not for lacking of trying on me and the other attending person's part. And I have another one soon. Yeah, group projects suck. I've only had to do one so far. It was literally just like me and one other person. And that person didn't do their work and dropped out of uni. So I had to do all of the assignment myself. That was not fun. Damn it. Oh, I counted that. That's bullshit. Yes. No. Yes. Unfortunately, man, I'm in a lot of group projects, but I made an effort of teaming with nerds like me, so we all put in our way. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Except I keep applying for editing, lol. That's fair. For me, there's just not a lot of nerdy people or people that are like me at uni. Like, I haven't really made a lot of friends for uni. Made great friends at the last 2 years of high school. Viper, and you'd know a lot of them, being like Kai and all that stuff. But since you're in like their server and stuff. But uni, not so much.
For the love of peace.
Oh, what bullshit? How? Why would you do that? You're meant to. Oh, that's bullshit. Lol, yeah, the 2 steps back squad and friends. 2 steps back? Excuse me? The next project requires a video and shit. Yeah, that's a group project I had to do. We had to make a fucking video. And we need to equally spread the information between the entire group, so we can't force for absence. Yeah. That sucks. We had to do a video, and it was... I had video making experience, as obvious, so I've got my editing stuff, and I just had to do the entire thing. My tutor knows about it. I'm not sure if there's going to get me any marks. It felt weird when I met Kai again, since I haven't seen him since primary school. Yeah, it felt weird for me as well. I hadn't seen him since, like, primary school, and I just saw him, and I'm just like, oh, I remember you. I wonder if you're still acting the same. And then, so I eventually spoke to him. We found a lot of mutual interests. God, 5 notifications through Discord. No one ever loves me that much.
If I find Sionis, he'll know what the Joker's planning.
And it doesn't tell me on my phone. That's great. But yeah, so I remember I spoke to him saying, like, you know, we found a mutual interest for music and stuff. I was like, hey, you know, I actually got to, like, I actually know who you are. Like, we went to primary school together. He just went, oh, I'm sure you know me then. But yeah, he didn't remember me though. Josh, he remembered you for whatever reason, but he never remembered me. Which is weird, because a lot of people knew Josh and I, like you and me, Josh, as, like, you know, the 2 inseparable best friends. A lot of people would see that you're absent and go to me, hey, where's Josh? I'm like, how the fuck am I meant to know? I don't have a tracking device on him.
The more I learn about the Joker, the more I realize there's something very different about him.
Yeah, you don't say. But yeah, so they always knew us as the inseparable people, so it was weird that he knew you, or remembered you, but didn't remember me.
What was that?
The way Batman said that was just so, because usually he goes, like, when we saw Killer Croc, he was like, what is that? He just goes, what was that? He sounded like a little bit like, oh shit. I talked to him a lot in prep, so did I. Yeah, I don't have a tracking device on you. Yeah. You have to track me tomorrow. I'm going to Melbourne. I'll just end up there and you'll just be there staring at me. Holy shit. 2 steps forward. Law. I'm gonna make 2 steps back as a parody. I mean, to be fair, 2 steps forward is a parody. We haven't made any original songs yet. We've only done covers. We just need to get off our asses and do it. But it's so hard because Kai and I spoke about this the other day. Oh man, it didn't work. Kai and I spoke about this the other day. We love so many songs and how beautifully they're written are that we literally look at any songs we write, or like independently. Like I don't look at any songs Kai writes and goes, oh, they're not as good as Linkin Park. I love the songs Kai writes, but you know, when I write songs or Kai writes songs, we look at our own songs and just go, oh, they're never as beautiful as the songs that, you know, Linkin Park write, or like Simple Plan, Green Day. So we just need to stop comparing ourselves to that. God, this is not a good fight. I occasionally get like that though. I occasionally just get like the bad fights. Are you fucking kidding me? You were not there. Are you you didn't even... He didn't even knock over. Can't play instruments that well? That's fair. Love to cover songs? Yeah, I mean, sure. If you find some good people, then maybe you could just, I don't know, make a small project.
He gets past us and any of you that survive will wish you were deader than dead too.
He's a monster!
Oh, god damn it. Oh, you piece of shit. Oh, how mildly infuriating you are. How all of you are so mildly infuriating.
He's just a little guy.
Is he freaking anyone?
What? Oh, come on, comparison is the enemy, for real. That is so true. That was not a great fight. You occasionally get that though. Sometimes you just get fights that you just feel like they're not working as well as they're meant to. There were definitely moments in there where it was like messing up and not doing what it was meant to, but other times you're just not doing as well, which you get that.
That's more like it.
Oh, more copperhead.
Who did this? I can use my evidence scanner
Oh.
to examine the body for clues.
He died. Yep, it says deceased. He's dead. That's great.
No signs of assault. Huh. His system is shut down. Acute toxicity. He's been poisoned.
Where do I... God, you see a lot of dead bodies in this game. It's disturbing.
So we can get laughed at because we can't handle our jobs? Hell no. Of all the dumb luck.
Oh! Oh, and... Where's other arm go? Okay, well that arm's definitely broken. Look at that shit. His arm's just like fucking, like his hand's like not attached and his arm's dislocated. So that's where his other arm went. Oh, man. Oh, you get the weirdest glitches of like bodies when you fight Arkham villains in weird places. Man, that's the funniest thing, bro. I think he lost it. Yeah, probably just a little bit.
I need to use the security codes to open this door.
I'm mature, don't worry, guys. Ow, my ass. I've been sitting down too long.
They're holding Sionis in here somewhere.
What do you say, Joe? Should we let him out?
Let me think. He did give us that raise he promised us. Oh, wait. No, he never did. That's right. How could I have forgotten?
Get out of here. I'm gonna kill both of you. Slow. With my own hand.
Alright, you're gonna head out now. Thanks for the chill vibes, man. I had fun. Have a good stream, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Won't be on for much longer, like 20 minutes more. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. See you, Viperin. You have a good one, man. Always a pleasure. I need this guy to come back over here. There we go. I can at least see now.
I hate smoke.
No! No!
Well, he ain't here no more. Spread out, find him.
One of my favorite pieces of dialogue from the goons happens to be, I think it's in Arkham Knight, where it's like, everyone stay calm, try not to panic, and one of them just goes, screw you, maybe I want to panic. That's just like the most real vibe ever. Oh, you're gonna check over there? Make sure I'm not there. Because I'm behind you. I'm not recyclable. Hang on, what? What the crap did I say? I'm not recyclable? Awesome. Didn't get hit, that's good. Shit. I got hit once, that's not good. It's gonna lower my XP quite significantly. Yeah, the goons are hilarious. Another example I can remember is the goons behind the gate who think they came to an understanding with Batman. Excuse me? Excuse me? You're not recyclable? I don't know, man. I don't know what I was saying. I do remember some examples like that though, like, hey Bat, let's just like it starts insulting him. Are you kidding me? Don't insult him. You're gonna piss him off. Do you think I made him mad? And Batman's just staying there silently. I'm sorry if I pissed you off. I still can't let you in here though. I'm sorry. And then you have to walk away. It's like, he's gone. Bye, Batman. What the hell's the matter with you? Why would you do that? Then you just come back and smash through the window. It's hilarious.
For something. Get me out of this thing. Where's the Joker? Go to hell.
Wrong answer. By my count, there are still 9 more ribs I can break.
You think that'll make me talk? After what he's put me through, the torture, turned my men on me, stole from me, murdered my woman, he's my kill, not yours!
I can control your pacemaker remotely. You want to see what 250 beats per minute feels like? You wouldn't.
Jesus Christ. That's dark.
Copperhead.
Tell him and I'll pay you whatever you want. Make him suffer and I'll cover it.
An empty promise from a fallen king. I know about the Joker.
Couple of freaks. You two deserve each other.
What What did you do to me?
I killed you. And in a few more minutes, your body will realize it. That's it. Use your strength. With every effort, you hasten your end.
Every effort you hasten your... But did you just teleport? What the hell?
Must scan the room for Copperhead's poison. Female perspiration. Copperhead came this way. All I need is one drop of poison.
Just up there, that's what we need.
There. It's a powerful neurotoxin.
See, I remember well, I didn't do it when I played. I didn't think this when I played this game, but there's a similar scene in Arkham City when you get Joker's blood in you and then you start to slowly die. I thought that was actually based on how slow you're playing, and I was like, if I don't get there soon, I'll die.
Never mind. Just get up to ground level so I can send in an airdrop. And after this, you're coming back here so I can have a look at you.
No, must find Joker.
I need to get back to ground level.
I'm getting there, Batman. Jeez.
What would your father say if he could see you now, throwing away your family's hard-earned fortune on these frivolous nightly escapades? And for what? You're not this city's savior. You're a Wayne, and a spoiled, wasteful disappointment of a Wayne at that. Have you forgotten what your family name stands for? You disappoint me. You disappoint me.
Please. Some...
That's so sad. Just...
You could have saved me. If you'd only come sooner. What were you doing? You're no hero.
And here's the obligatory hallucination level. Yep. There's one hallucination level in every single game. Unless it's Arkham Knight, then it's the entire fucking game. Some are worse than others, but it's pretty much the entire game.
How many more must perish before you realize? Savior, you're a curse upon this city, a plague on all of Gotham. Leave us alone! We were better off without you. I'd still be alive without you. Please, you have to save me. Please.
Oh.
Save me, why?
There we go.
Is that the best you can do?
Now, I don't remember much about this fight, so let's see how I go.
You are not gonna like what comes next. My venom will break your mind. Then I will break what's left of you.
Oh, got hit there. That's not good.
Only see yourself. I will take your part. Tell me, Batman.
Still some fight left in you, huh?
Yes, still got fight left in me.
That poison grows strong. You clumsy oaf.
Oh shit. I didn't get the bat swarm. I think that's actually really good for this level because you can get rid of like those that are fake.
It won't be long now.
Yeah, sure.
Pendejo! No more tension!
Ow. Ow.
Right here, Gaxor!
Oh.
You should be dead!
The second I heard neurotoxin, I was like, okay, where are the hallucinations of Bruce's loved ones fallen? And he's failed to save. Yup, that sounds about right. Oh, I look away for 5 seconds and I fucking just lose everything. I gotta start focusing now.
Pendejo!
Sir, the drop container has arrived. Can you see it?
I see it.
Oh, I remember that. You don't have to do like the entire health decreasing. Surely that wouldn't work going through his suit. Surely you'd have to actually put it up to the skin of his neck.
My poison is still in your veins and it will remain there as long as you live. Which won't be very long.
Yeah? Ow.
You think these ties will hold me?
Maybe not. I'd like to see you get out of this.
I know where he is. The Joker.
Tell me.
He's called a meeting. All the assassins will be there. When you set me free, I'll tell you where.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Right! I can tell you the location.
You already did.
He's smart in the brain, Bruce. He's got some good knowledge on him. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head
GCPD an anonymous tip.
I'm gonna head to the
shipping containers at the
I'm gonna
steel
head to
mill.
the location that I need to go to. Get
Yes,
inside.
I'm about to deal with the Joker.
I don't think that's wise after what you've just been through. You should come back here for medical.
Not now, Alfred.
Yeah, a bit anticlimactic of how
Gloves
she
emit a powerful
performed when she
electromagnetic
initially
signal
poisoned
which I
him.
can follow with my scanner. He'll lead me right to the Joker. But I need to get out of the steel mill first.
A little bit, but like, you know, Batman can't die halfway through the game. That's just redundant. But yeah, I'm gonna get to the place I need to get to. And then I'm gonna end the stream there. Wait, you're not the last one. There's one more. What? Hey, buddy. This guy's chill. Hey, buddy. Oh, no. Nope. He's noticed me.
I should destroy the canister before moving on.
Ah. Yes, the introduction to Black Mask's disappointing side mission. You know, meant to be the main villain of the game.
Alfred.
Gets disrespected.
A chemical sample.
It's the one thing I don't like. I love Joker in this game, but like, you know, it kind of disrespects Black Mask a bit, and it's just like, eh.
I'll alert you as soon as I've found
found something.
Waiting, waiting, waiting.
I'm not picking up electrocutioner's signal yet. I'll need to get to higher ground. The central pillar on Pioneer Bridge should do.
Oh yeah, this one you can't use the Batwing. This one you have to glide the long distance, especially over the bridge. I just did a fart. Hopefully the camera didn't pick that up.
Sorry to intrude, sir, but I'm receiving reports about a disturbance nearby. I'm sending the coordinates to your map.
Arkham without Joker is just isn't Arkham, so yeah. I kind of wish they did something to pull it off though. Like it would have been good. It would have been good to have someone different. I feel like they could have done something to pull it off.
There. I just need to track the signal to his location.
But luckily for me, I already know exactly where I'm going. That big building there, the Gotham Royale
Looks like
Hotel.
The signal is coming from somewhere in the Diamond District.
I'd like. Oh, there's one of Penguin's things actually, but I'd like to grapple,
There's the
please.
signal. Looks like the electrocutioner is inside the Gotham Royal Hotel.
Really? You're gonna make me grapple there? There? Mate, come on, mate. Oh no. Oh dear. Alright. Avoid these guys. I don't want to deal with them.
The Joker's booked out the Royal, but why are SWAT providing security? I need to find out what's going on here.
SWAT providing security? Crazy. Oh, that's right. They still think they're working with Black Mask. Oi. Whoop.
I need any unassigned unit for special assignment. Stand by.
There we go. What'd I get? A? Okay. I can live with that. Alright, this is the save point. And it's nearly 11:30. That's perfect. Alright. That's where we're gonna end the stream tonight. Yeah?
We're going to bed so we won't see you because you're leaving. You catch the 9 o'clock train?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So, yeah, so you'll be home at some stage to feed the animals?
Yep.
Cool. And we'll be home probably just after lunch on Sunday?
Yep. See ya.
Abby's in bed too, so no, she's not too late.
I'm about to turn this up anyway because I'm getting up pretty early tomorrow. No. I swear, I tell my family I'm streaming tonight. I don't think they know what that means. And they'll just tell me they're gonna go to bed, so it's fine. Even though in the past they haven't really done that before, but oh well. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put this up here for now. I'm gonna jump across to the full camp. Don't worry about that. They'll just tell me that they'll go to bed. Oh. My monitor just turned off on me and turned it back on. I don't know why. This monitor's shit right here. This one's fine. The main one I game on, but this one's not great. But yeah, turned out to be a pretty good game tonight. The pretty good stream tonight. Got pretty far in Arkham Origins. Wasn't really complaining too much because I got the controller now. And I'm happy. So much more happier. Still need to talk to Kai about getting this thing fixed and stuff. He's got to help me with that. But yeah. Probably not a lot I can say because... yeah, I don't know. Gonna end the stream here. Alright. Vibrant, I know you're gone, but thanks for joining me. It was really good. Victini joined slightly at the beginning, so thank you to him. There was this one random dude that just said something in a different language and left. So, thanks to him, I guess. But, yeah, Josh, thanks for joining the stream, man. I know I can count on you for a lot of these, so that's great. Yeah, probably catch you next stream. Alright. See ya.